on this day in Black History Month, February the 20th, 2022. I don't call this month Black History. That doesn't mean anything to me. There's no people on the planet that calls themselves by the color or lack of color of their skin. Okay, so why should this be called Black History Month? You got black people that are not part of our particular history. Black people fought against black people in the ancient times. Babylonians, the Persians, they were black people. The Israelites, Egypt, black people. Canaanites, black people. All right? Greece was mixed with black people and people with recessive genes, like light-skinned white people. Greece had most of their heroes that were black, like Achilles and Hercules and Perseus, who flew on the winged horse, and Thebes, I think it's Thebes, Theseus, that's right, Theseus, that went to Thebes, and that happens to be in Africa. The Olympic Games was taken from the Ethiopians, Africans, and Greece adapted it because all their Greek scholars went down into Egypt and learned in Egypt and in Ethiopia. And they took the idea of having games of athletic pursuits into Greece. So it wasn't Greece that started it, it was the Ethiopians. And they revered the Ethiopians, and Olympus, Mount Olympus, where the gods live, was actually a mountain of Ethiopia. My. And just for some more trivia, no black people in Africa called themselves Africans in the ancient times. They were known as the children of Ham. They were known as Cush. Cush means dark skin, black. The Egyptians, on their hieroglyphics and on their wall paintings, you always see one of the gods, particularly Nubis, the god, the jackal, or the god that looks like a dog. He's holding a black square like an oblate stone, but it's not, it's charcoal. And what that represented is what the people predominantly look like. And he was holding it up. And obviously we know that Europeans went into the pyramids and all of these epic sketches and drawings and paintings on the walls of Egyptian monuments such as pyramids. They tried to bleach it. They tried to bleach it, make it as if it were Europeans coming down into Egypt and creating all of these great monuments that stand still and overlooks all buildings in the world, because there's nothing that has lasted like the pyramids. But I want to let you know that black people were on black people, just like in World War I and World War II, white people were on white people. But nobody ever described themselves in the ancient times as just black. They called themselves Cushite, which means black, but then who conjured up those names? Europeans would label people as such. And that was done in the Renaissance period to substantiate their claim that they are superior to all races of melanin. Now, these are very important things to look into. Now, however, the reason why it's called Black History in the Western world is because of the black diaspora that is amongst them. They know that we have contributed vastly to the establishment of the Western civilization, which is true. The Industrial Revolution was built on our backs, and they want to dedicate a month to the cause. But really, it's not black history, it is Judean history, because we are of the tribes of Israel, particularly of the southern kingdom of Israel, which was called Judah. And so it's Judean history, because that's who we are. We are the descendants of the ancient Israelites, particularly of the southern kingdom of Judah. Praise the Lord.